As Elon Musk is increasingly in control of the government, Donald Trump has been relegated to Truth Social, where he is posting so frequently that we are left to wonder, is this guy doing anything else at all? Over the last 24 hours, it has been post after post after post, just nonsense, wacky stuff. Trump posting Biden inflation is up. Of course, before it was the buck stops with me. Now that inflation's up, it's Biden's fault. Make America great again. Doge has found massive amounts of fraud, waste, incompetence, and abuse. Interest rates should be lowered, something that would go hand in hand with tariffs. Posting videos of himself welcoming Mark Fogel back after securing his release. Posting videos of the Oval Office fiasco with Elon Musk and his son. Video after video after video after video after video, then posting grievances, screeds, and attacks about what he is doing and who he's appointing to the DEA and where he's sending people, attacking FEMA, praising Doge in all capital letters as going after waste, fraud, and abuse, even though it appears to be doing nothing of the sort, posting again and again and again about Doge. Seems like maybe he's feeling a little bit self-conscious that Doge may not be accomplishing all that he hoped or told us that it would. Attacking California officials for how they count or don't count votes. Attacking New York as the most corrupt state of the union. Attacking Democrats. Attacking Taylor Swift. Attacking New York more, posting clips and images of how Google apparently has now renamed the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America on their maps, thanks to Donald Trump's doing, and video after video. Rick Grinnell is going to be doing this. So let me kind of zoom out here and give you the picture of how it appears that this is all going to go. And then I want to really talk about how this is becoming the golden age for fraud once again. The big picture of how this is all apparently going to go is that until he gets sick of him, Trump is going to allow Elon Musk to effectively run the federal government, as we spoke earlier about how seems to be happening. Meanwhile, Donald Trump is going to claim victory after victory as Elon Musk does whatever he wants. But importantly, and this is a key detail, other people around Trump in the Oval Office who are a little more skeptical of Musk, and apparently there are many of them, are going to be setting up what is the next, once Trump and Musk relationship sours, what is going to be the next way to seize power? Is it going to involve J.D. Vance or isn't it? Because as we talked about earlier, Trump seems to be increasingly skeptical of saying that Vance is sort of the heir apparent to MAGA Trumpism. There are all sorts of factions right now. The opportunist billionaires who genuinely like Trump. The opportunist billionaires who think Trump's a patsy, but they want to be in a convenient position if and when it all falls apart. The anti-Trump people, sort of more legacy Republican types who are trying to figure out how do we get power back. All of these different groups. Now, meanwhile, there's the question of what do Democrats do? And Hakeem Jeffries was recently criticized as just kind of giving up, because when he was asked, what do you guys plan to do? I'm paraphrasing here. Hakeem Jeffries said something like, listen, they've got the White House, they've got the House, and they've got the Senate. What leverage do we have? He was criticized for that. And I think that to the extent that he's saying, let's give up, it's worthy of criticism. But on the other hand, it does seem as though there is a degree of getting out of their way. Make them own it. And I know that many of you will say, David, if we let them own it and they screw up, they'll still blame Democrats. And a lot of people will fall for it, but a lot of people won't. And it does seem as though when you've lost everything, you're now kind of setting up for the midterms in 2026. It's not the craziest idea in the world to let them own it. It's not let them do whatever they want. You still oppose everything you can if you are able, but let them own it and then do everything you can to point out that here's what they promised and here's what they've done. We're going to lower egg prices on day one, multiple weeks in a row, egg prices going sky high. That's them. They own it. In the meantime, however, what we have to be cognizant of is that a lot of people are getting scammed here because of what I'm calling the golden age of fraud. Let me talk about that next. Guys in my audience, I know you're tired of the chafing with traditional underwear. Our sponsor, Sheath, makes the most comfortable boxer briefs I've ever worn. If you're sick of the boxers that are too loose or the briefs that are too tight, Sheath is for you. Sheath underwear is designed with two special pouches in the front. Keeps everything separate in its own compartment with extra confidence that you will feel throughout the day, keeping things separate and comfortable, no more sticking and chafing. I was skeptical about the dual pouch, I admit it, but it is game changing. Everything stays where it is supposed to be, extra useful when working out at the gym. And even if you don't want to use the pouches, you don't have to. It is still the most comfortable pair of underwear I have ever owned. It will blow your mind how soft and stretchy these are, made with moisture wicking technology to keep you dry. If you were ready to take underwear comfort to a new place, a place you didn't even know it could go, head over to sheathunderwear.com/Pacman and get 20% off with the code Pacman. The link is in the description.